Hey y'all, it's me, Hetty, and now we're gonna make the loaded nachos. There's no right way or wrong way to do this. I'm simply sharing with you how I make loaded nachos, okay? Nachos have been a great thing. I make mine like my mama. So anyway, I laid my chips out on a cookie sheet. Got my oven on 350, and we always use a mix of cheese. It's a triple cheddar. I'm coming in, Colby Jack would be excellent. And I'm gonna really give a good sprinkling of this. Now I've got 3 different cheeses I'm using. So now I've got a Mexican style blend. Yes, I know I didn't grate the cheese, okay? I get it. If y'all been with me a long time, you know you gotta pick your battles. All right? And now, this is the pepper jack. It's very mild. You ought to try it. It won't bite your mouth off. All right? Now, this going in the 350 oven, and I'm going to show you how quick I can get mine all together when I do prep, like I try to show y'all. Alrighty, I'm putting these in the oven, and then we're starting on the meat. By the way, if your meat is already cooked up and you're just making a single serving, by all means, just lay them out on a plate and nuke them. You don't have to do old school oven. That's how I was taught, and that's what I do. All right, so first things first. I'm using my caramelized onions. If you were using a fresh onion, you just put a little oil in and you'd saute them off. All right, these are my frozen caramelized onions. All right, that might be just a little water from the freezer. That's fine, it cooks right off. All right, now look, this 2 pounds also that I had cooked and ready to go in the freezer. So see, I've saved myself what, 10, 12, 13, 14 minutes? I don't know. Onions in there already. And we're going to be heating this through. So all I'm doing is incorporating the onions. My mama always used ranch style. We loved ranch style growing up. I'm going to just stir the beans in. All right. Whatever taco seasoning you're using, El Paso, Old El Paso, or, you know, I did just show you how to make taco seasoning, right? So I know I'm going to go in, since I know this is 2 pounds, I'm coming in with 4 tablespoons because it's about 2 tablespoons per pound. If you're making less, of course, just go according to how much meat you're using. My instructions will be below, but always go with your taco seasoning, whether it's mine or store-bought, just go by what your package says. We'll give this a little stir. All right, and I've got, since I'm using 2 pounds, I'm going in with about 1 1/4 cup of water. Now, I'm going to bring this up, just like if you were making taco meat for tacos, okay? Pretty similar. Don't forget, we're going to have this beautiful pico de gallo that preferably I make the day before. But I'm not going to lie, I just made that in another video. Move some of this stuff out of the way. So I'm going to bring this up to a boil. Not quite a boil when it's just bubbling really heavy, as it's starting to do now. Okay, we're bubbling pretty good. And you got to remember, everything's cooked in here basically. We just want to thicken it up. Okay, so now I'm going to cut it down to a low simmer. I think I'm going to go about 300. We'll try that. Anyway, I'm gonna let this just simmer until it thickens up. I'll see y'all then. I was gonna make a quick mention. As far as beans go, I'm using ranch style. You know my recipe will always be down below, and links to the other videos will be down below, although they are pretty recent. But I just want to say you can use black beans, you can just use pinto beans. You don't have to put beans at all. It's up to you. It's your recipe. Okay, I just wanted to add that in there while I was thinking about it. Alrighty, it's been a little less than 10 minutes, and just by the way, I'm gonna cut this off. By the way, if you're doing less meat, of course this won't take as long. This was 2 pounds, and I was adjusting the camera, and I should have cut it off already. But oh, okay, it's coming up. It's like, no, tell me I didn't burn it. Yeah, I had to get on a step stool, but I got a handle, so y'all don't worry. If you've been with me a long time, you know what that means. The infamous Duke's mayonnaise video. Okay, that's it. It's hot. Now, let me move over, and we're going to show you what's going to happen next. Alrighty, here's our nachos. I pulled them out of the oven. They're still hot. Here's my hot skillet. I've got the cheese, and I tasted this, and I should have backed off on my taco seasoning just a little bit. So you'll want to do that to taste. You can always add more taco seasoning if you're using mine. If you're using a packet, you shouldn't be having any problems anyway. We like ours hot though. I know they do. I just come in. Not going to need quite all this meat, and yes, it does freeze well. So when one of the kids want a snack, they can just pull it out, nuke it, throw it on some chips, and boom, they're ready to go. Okay, you see this? I'm going to give another sprinkling of cheese. I've got heavy layers underneath, so I'm not overly worried. It does look nice. And that pepper jack. Putting this back in the oven just until the cheese is melted. We know the meat's hot already, and then I'll finish them off, and you're going to love them. There you go. Now, let me show you what I do. All right, next, I just take a big hunk, come up here. All right. Okay, so I put them on a plate. Then I come in and I put pico de gallo on it. Delicious. To add a little extra kick, this is my homemade hot sauce in the style of Albert's. Top it with a dollop. If I don't make a mess, I can make it pretty for you. Dollop of sour cream, and voila, deluxe nachos. Eat them like you want them. All the info is always down below. Love y'all. I got a hungry crowd, and I'll see you next time. Bye.